Hello everyone, it is time for another Halloween makeup tutorial. Today I am doing like kind of a tattooed greaser look. I have my big victory roll in my hair with my little red bandana. I mean, this is a super simple costume when it comes down to it. I would say this is probably a great last minute one, or if you're just not somebody who is really into Halloween, like you just want to dress up, kind of do the thing without doing too much, this is a great option. My costume is literally this like cropped Transformers shirt that I've had for so long. The sleeves are rolled up a little bit, and then I put on these temporary tattoos, so it actually goes the whole way up. So if you had even like a shorter sleeve shirt, this is one with like a unicorn and a nine-tailed fox. The fox got a little screwed up, but it's okay because with the elbow you can't really tell that much. And there's like a skull and different stuff. I got this one on Shein for $1. So they are a little hard to apply and get off, I'm not gonna lie. You have to really kind of work with it. But yeah, there's that one. And then I put this one on my arm too. It's just a bunch of flowers, and I got this one for 99 cents. So this is gonna be like a vintage makeup tutorial. So even if you just want like a pinup kind of look for a night out, here you go. Because we want to look like we've been in a garage, we're a little bit sweaty, maybe a little bit you know, tired, I'm gonna put on this liquid highlighter under my skin so that I have that, like, you know, lovely sweaty glow. I'm just gonna dot it on my face, really get it on the cheekbones and on the forehead. And this is one of those sponges that has like the silicone end to it. So we're just gonna put this all over our face. For foundation, if you're going for that 50s kind of look, you definitely want something pale. So just pick a shade that, if in my case, is my skin tone, or a couple shades lighter, and then blend it all out with our blending sponge. So you can still see that kind of shimmery glow from within. Lift up my victory roll so I don't get any foundation in it. Now we're gonna conceal it. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyelids as primer, underneath, a little bit here, a little bit here on the chin, and of course up our nose. And just blend it all with the same sponge so it blends nice and evenly. I really like using concealer on my lids lately. I think it just creates a much more cohesive, consistent look because it takes out that pigmentation. I'm gonna use a whole lot of shadow with this look. I don't think for what I want it really needs it. So I'm just going into the color Vintage on a pencil brush. And we're just gonna put a little bit of this on like half of the crease. I'm going right along my eye socket and just taking the color halfway in. So just right along that bone. Just draw it out. Right to about, I wouldn't even say your pupil, probably just before your pupil. And taking a little smudger brush, we're gonna blend it a bit. We're gonna pull it in so that it fades nicely, but we're gonna make sure it stays where it's supposed to. And now just taking a clean blending brush, I'm just gonna start blending this in because we just want a little definition. Some really big dramatic black liner. I mean, I want it to cover like most of the lid. That's why I'm not putting any shadow on the lid. So just do a nice big sharp wing. Now we're gonna throw in some mascara. So I'm just using the Mile High Club Wander Beauty Mascara. Contour, I'm gonna go pretty light. I'm just going in with this medium color in the e.l.f. palette. And we're just gonna focus it back here. Kind of from our ear to the middle of our cheekbone. That's even like way darker than I wanted it to be. But we'll make it work. Use my sponge to blend some of this out because this is way more than I wanted contour wise. For blush, I'm going to use this deep red color called Cheerio from ColourPop. And I'm just going to take a little buffing brush and put it on our cheeks. For brows, just going in with this hickory color from the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, and we're gonna create a nice arch. Nothing evil looking, but definitely 50s style. So I'm gonna take it up a little bit further than my arch goes and bring it down, and then lightly fill in the rest of the way. You don't want it too dark. So now to give us more of a doe eye kind of expression, I'm going to take a little bit of this white pencil from NYX in Milk and put it right in the waterline. I'm going to use my finger to blend it a little bit because I just want it on the outside and the very inside, but I don't want it to be super stark. I see my eyes just look a little bit more open, a little bit brighter. Kind of change my eye shape up a little bit. Now it's time for the lips. I want to do like a really pouty red. So I'm taking this dark red pencil from NYX. This is in Copenhagen. So if you can see, I'm going right to the very tip of the corner, just touching it with the pencil, not filling it in. So I'm kind of cutting my lips in smaller so they look more pouty. You need a really sharp pencil to do this too, by the way. I'm gonna start with like a nice cherry red. Go with whatever goes with your skin tone, but I'm gonna use a bunch of different colors to make this red really go. Matte red number 1. Number 2 is from ColourPop, is a little bit brighter, more blue toned. So we're gonna put this in the middle. Basically, every time I go over with a coat, I cut the lip shape in smaller and smaller, so it builds that pout out. And lastly, since we're doing like a 50s pin-up-y look, gloss. All day with gloss. I have a red gloss here. I just put that right in the middle. So everything's nice and glossy. My lips look nice and full and plump. And yeah, so this is the kind of greaser look. If you want, you can always put like a little bit of dirt or kind of like an oil, like if you want to take some black face paint and like dirty your hands up, you can do that too. But this is it for my kind of last minute pinup look. If you guys liked it, make sure you stick around for the rest of the videos this month, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.